Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stolen Strength Together Over Legal Empowerment Now. Now, a lot of you have been up to speed with me for the last a little bit over 2 years, 3 years, in exposing pedophile John Aster, Eduardo, Vallego, Panill, and several others that are aiding this guy and helping also spread his liable defamatory content about myself due to the information that I have about this guy. Now, what you're about to see is a series of screenshots. Now, these screenshots are going to come in a bit blurry, but we do have these exact same screenshots available for you on Facebook and our website, and available upon your request. If you want these, we can send them to you, so that you know they're authentic, they're not fake, and so on. So let's get started here with these screenshots that I'm about to show you. The first one we have, where it's Stolen Stoners, a Facebook page created by Kenny Burgoyne, a guy who's aiding pedophile John Aster. And the next screenshot is John Aster's profile, where he's showing off a passport here, where he's bragging about being involved in something. John Gormley even liked it, let's add. And here's just another random screenshot of John Aster's court proceedings. Alright? That's right. So at any time, if you can read these, pause them, read them. This is where he's trying to appeal his case, right? This is where he talks, where he says that he hasn't had any child porn on his computer for 9 years. What about the time before the 9 years? Here's his own cousin, Michael, exposing John Aster. Here we have the acts that they do. This is what John Aster and his friends will do. They'll post my entire family up to try to harm me. John Aster here trying to get involved with bikers against child abuse. Here we have the fake Michelle Stewart, I do believe, talking with AXJ member, and how they're making... Here, this is pretty much proof that John Aster is stalking every show that I do, every move that I make. Just look at the things that he types. Look at the things that he says. This is John Aster. Now we have my biological mother, whom I confronted about her abuse to me. Right? She was helping me expose John. Here's John Aster now, acting as a Freemason, which he's not. Corrine Mitchell helped me expose John Aster till I confronted her about the abuse that she did to me when I was 2 weeks old. And then she decides to side with the very pedophile that we're exposing just to try to harm me. So here's exactly what you see. And now we have John Aster trying to take the national president, Pete Geary, to court for stalking, when we clearly see, and this is supposed to be what John Aster's involved in, International Human Rights Commission. You're also going to hear recordings of John Aster admitting to his charges of child pornography. The Australian police that we called will even tell you on the recording that he went to court for child pornography. John Aster, for all these past years, everyone has followed around, everything I'm doing, has denied even being charged with child pornography. And now we have the evidence that he's a liar. This is Corrine Mitchell, biological mother. Very sick woman. And this is a picture of her. This is what she looks like. Very evil, disgusting woman. Sick. That's what she looked like back in '86. It's just amazing, that sick woman, to help a pedophile, just to get back at me, her biological son, just because I exposed her for the abuse that she did to me when I was 2 weeks old. There's her on Halloween with her skeleton husband, Richard Winslow. And look at that, Corrine Mitchell on the left with Shrek's wife on the right. Corrine Mitchell again. Driver's license photo. Be aware of this woman. She lives in Saskatchewan, Canada. And here she is again with her new friend, John Aster, pedophile. Facebook refuses to move this guy. You're also going to hear recordings of this pedophile, John Aster. Next, they're also already up on the website. Even the call to the Australian police. Alright? Now, we even got screenshots in here where we got documents of John Aster's court date, where he's trying to fight for his kid with his ex, and it still says Dave Farley it was involved with that case. Now we have Dave Farley again involved in these videos that John Aster has made and put on YouTube. It's funny how the police are somehow protecting this pedophile. They're aiding this pedophile. Now, the only reason that a legal system would do something like that is if they're under protection because they made a deal or they gave up something, which John Aster did. He gave up a pedophile ring. Pled guilty, avoided the 10-year sentence, got what's called a non-conviction. This is where his friend Eduardo Vallego Panill creates a new video promoting the scam AXJ, Actions for Justice. And this is the group that John Aster, the pedophile, is in. And these people supposedly support John Aster, the pedophile. So we're here to expose all of this for you today. Next, Mary Mercedes was some sick woman tied into John Aster. He reels these antisocial types of individuals in, pumps their head full of poison, and gets them into believing a lot of crap. Another document here. Right, now we got Jeanette Hayden, who's a corrupt justice of the peace, who's also exposed, aiding pedophile John Aster and all these. Here's John Aster's fake profiles. He also shares with Eduardo Vallego Panill, other pedophile on the run from Spain, from molesting his daughter. There we go, Corrine Mitchell, right, making false claims about the Lindsay Bacon, a girl I dated, being a brother to Jonathan Bacon, which she's not. And how they were talking about even involving the Hells Angels here. Yeah, now you see this type of stalking that John Aster does. And now he's going to court right now trying to cry and play victim right now against National President Pete Geary. Yet every day on the internet, this is the kind of stuff that he's doing, and he's still doing it today. If you look him up, look up for his profiles, you will see this type of behavior John Aster produces on the internet. He stalks, right? He slanders. All because we got the information. We got him recorded talking about his convictions of child pornography. 3-part video. We got the recording of talking to the Australian police. Right? What more do you need, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? He puts up this blue sheet of paper on his profile. Says, "Look, everybody, I have no criminal record. I haven't been charged with dying on the child porn." But it says on the very bottom of that form, it says it will not show any non-convictions. Right? Now look up criminal law and look up what non-conviction is in Australia. Okay? Now, when you get busted with child pornography in Australia, they don't look at it as bad as other countries do, like Canada and the United States, right? His first offense, non-conviction, cracks a deal, right? So it won't show that. But if you ask John Aster to go try and apply for what's called a blue card, which is in Australia, you need a blue card in order to work with children, he will refuse to because he knows that he cannot. Because he is not allowed to apply for any jobs that work with children. So ladies and gentlemen, this is all solid proof to you. This is just a little bit of the first video I'm going to be showing to you. The next videos we're going to have is exposing the truth behind the shit-stained Sally profile, which is Justice of the Peace, Jeanette Hayden, acting on behalf for pedophile John Aster. Now we also have a court affidavit, a copy of Jeanette Hayden's, where she's trying to also do the same thing to Pete Geary, where it's an epic failure because we have the proof that this is all a setup. They're doing this because we hold the information against this pedophile, right? These pedophiles even paraded around the internet acting as if they were anonymous, AXJ anonymous, and blah, 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 blah. We got Kenny Burgoyne now aiding these pedophiles on the internet, right? Corrine Mitchell, John Gormley, Eduardo Vallego Panill. Just keep up to speed on this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you need to know this because these people are out. Go into Facebook search and just type the 3 letters AXJ. And then look what you get. Now, you tell me that with the evidence that you hear, with John Aster admitting to his convictions of child pornography, the call to the Australian police, where the police even say that he went to court for child porn, tell me that you don't think that this is a danger when you see the amount of shit that's on Facebook today. And not even just that, just go and Google. Look at the crap that they put out there. They say that they're trying to help children and families. That's not legal. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll leave this with you for today. The next recordings are going to be more screenshots, more truths, and please go to facebook.com/newstolenshow to see the screenshots. And if you want, you can't find them, we will send them to you if it's that complicated. You know what I mean? So anyway, please follow us, pay attention. And if any fucking idiot wants to come on and start disputing the evidence that's right there in the open and acting like a total idiot, then what you're doing nothing other than trying to cause a distraction. And by doing that, you're helping the pedophiles that we're trying to expose and focus on exposing to help keep families and children safe, not only in the community but online. So by you mouthing off and being an idiot, it's a fact that you're helping the pedophiles, and you're willingly doing that because you know that's a distraction from what we're trying to do. So you're helping the pedophiles. So that makes you no better than they are. So ladies and gentlemen, please also join the website www.stolenshow.com and share this video. They're going to try to get this video pulled down, but you know what? We're just going to keep putting it back up. It doesn't end. John Aster, the game is over. Corrine Mitchell, you can stick with the guy all you want. Yeah, I exposed you for beating me at 2 weeks old, trying to knock the wind out of me because I'm a crying infant, right? And then you just turn around and decide to side with the pedophile that you were even helping me expose? And you even hear the recordings? That just shows how sick and demented of a mother that you are. But the fact is that you couldn't be a mother because I was taken from you because the grandparents heard the beatings on my back. And then I was therefore raised by my grandparents after that. So Corrine Mitchell, you're exposed. John Aster, you're exposed. Eduardo, Vallego, you're exposed. John Gormley, you're exposed. Okay? Kenny Burgoyne, you're exposed. Here on Stolen Show. Strength together of legal empowerment now.